My name is Jedediah and I'm 14. I couldn't go to the coolest projects last year in Dublin, but this year I was really excited to go because I love tech.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm 14 and I went to the Coolest Projects in Dublin last year to showcase what the young people have done. But this year I actually had the opportunity to go and showcase my own work. And like Jedediah, I love tech.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Fully Unfiltered. I'm your host, Iniolua, and today I'm joined by two incredible girls, Jedediah and Michelle, who took part in the Coolest Project 2024 at Leeds Bradford. I was actually very lucky to be a part of them. And today they're going to be talking to us about their experiences, how the Coolest Project went, the takeaways, and just some challenges they faced along the way. So sit back, get ready, and let's get started. So I'm gonna start with you, Jedediah. Could you just tell us about yourself and what made you wanna sign up for the Coolest Project?
Okay, so my name is Jedediah and I'm 14. I couldn't go to the coolest projects last year in Dublin, but this year I was really excited to go because I love tech.
And Michelle?
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm 14 and I went to the Coolest Projects in Dublin last year to showcase what the young people have done. But this year I actually had the opportunity to go and showcase my own work. And like Jedediah, I love tech.
Okay, so I know that we all started together, but at the first initial stages of like the planning, the coding part of it, I was more like involved in that, and then you guys did the research aspect of it.
Yes.
So what made you want to research into your project, and you just tell us about your project basically.
Well, I didn't know much about period poverty or like any health issues that came along with periods, and it was just a good experience for me to go and take my time out and research about these things. So I think that's really what sparked my interest.
And you did that?
It was just from like my own experiences, like in school and seeing how people need these things. I just thought I'd read about it so we can spread awareness.
Okay, that's really nice. So, how did you prepare for the Coolest Projects? How did you prepare? Do you want to answer that?
I did my research like a week before I started so I could give it to the coder, which is you.
Yes.
And then we just like finished all the coding up and went.
Michelle, I think you guys pretty much had a similar experience because you were the content writers. I would say like the hardest part definitely was the coding aspect, which I had to do because I like pretty much I wasn't like that new to it. I already knew how to code like since 2 years ago, but it was a learning experience because I had never actually made a whole website. So, going into the research, figuring out how our website would address the problem, which is, Flow Body was designed, that's the name of our website, was designed to help young women, to provide them education and to connect them to charities that provide period products for those experiencing period poverty. So that's what it was all about. And we went to Coolest Project and it was just an all in all an amazing experience. But I would love for the girls just to tell us about their own personal experiences at Coolest Project. So I'm going to start with you. The journey to Bradford, what was it like? Have you ever been or, was it your first time there? Just describe it for us.
It was my first time ever in England. First time in Leeds, first time in Bradford. The journey pretty smooth. We went to the airport. I think we stopped at Tim Hortons on the way. I don't really remember. But smooth journey. We got there. We got to the place we were going to stay. It's pretty good. Bradford, big city, a lot of people compared to Belfast. Very big town. And first time I've ever seen a Taco Bell in my life.
Yeah, first time too. Jedediah, what about your journey? How's it like?
Okay, so my journey, like the plane ride over was really smooth. But then when we got there, we had to do an hour-long bus ride in the heat.
Yeah.
We had to do an hour-long bus ride in the heat and then we walked up.
Yeah, a hill, right?
It was a really long journey, but it was worth it in the end because we just got there and got to relax, have fun with each other, and it was very enjoyable.
we do have one other member. She's not here currently, but like I would say she was like the team mascot. She came there, she cheered us along the way. She was just there for the vibes. But all in all, it was a good experience. I mean, the Airbnb was just really nice. I'm not gonna drop any names because no free advertisements, but it was very nice.
You guys remember Michelle got locked out her room?
Yes, and on the first night we were there, Michelle actually locked herself out. She left her key in her room, and the key, like the door was
jam. It was a jam lock.
Yeah, they closed automatically. It was a jam lock, and then she left the room. Was like, I think you were heading to the kitchen to go snack or something, and then
I was on the phone to my mom.
Oh,
I left
okay.
my key in the room. I paused. I was like, "Hey,
her clothes, everything, her shoes,
my charger,
like entire life savings were in that room." But I think we were able to resolve the issue before.
It was like 36 hours later.
Exactly. So I think we were able to like resolve before you went for the close project.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yes.
It was like
he came in the morning
hours,
to come and fix it. Yeah, absolutely.
It was just overnight.
So although that was kind of scary, but Michelle had us. You know, she slept. I think she slept in
stayed
your room.
with me.
But
did you know?
she's not gonna disclose, but she hated it, like because somebody like. What did you do to her?
I didn't do anything.
It was not. I was just sleeping on concrete.
Because you chose to sleep on concrete. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway,
and then Michelle, she was sleep deprived the next morning because obviously she didn't get any sleep. But we feel very bad for her. But at least she was able to sleep because during the coolest project, like she actually went to like her corner to take a nap. So I think she felt like really refreshed, right?
I didn't take a nap.
You did.
I couldn't fall asleep
for 10 minutes. You did.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah, you were snoring.
And then right when we got back, she went to her bed.
Yeah.
She slept.
No, I slept
not taking
hours.
30 seconds.
No, I didn't actually sleep. I could hear you guys playing Among Us in the...
Yeah, so I think we binge watch a lot of shows during that time. Dance Moms
on the
especially.
Final night.
Even till now, I still binge watch Dance
Same.
Moms, even though like it's not even... It's good, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was just very funny. So, you know, that experience aside, we're going to talk about the actual showcase. Come on, guys. Give me the dates. What was your favorite part? What were the projects that you looked at and were like, wow, this is actually pretty good, you know? And what was your main takeaway from the entire showcase? So I'm going to start with you.
Okay, so I really enjoyed this game that a kid made there. It was called like Cat Jumper, and it was like about like a cow who went on a journey to collect coins.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even get to see that, but that sounds really amazing.
It was really fun.
So what was so that was a fun project, but did you see one that made you like wonder, how did this person even think of this? Like,
it was the robotic hand.
Right, that could play
rock, paper, scissors with you.
Absolutely. And the guy is like,
he's like 11, 9.
He was like 9, 10, 11.
It was between that age though, but I was amazed at the level
especially
of creativity.
The fact that you lost every time.
I lost. Yeah, I lost. You know, and he I don't know if I won't say that, but he definitely put some hard work into it. He's been coding since he came out of his mom's womb. So when I went there, like I definitely had to rethink, what's my life like? You know, look at these 6-year-olds making robots, and I'm here like, what am I doing? Playing Among Us, right? So it was a very, very good experience. So what was your main takeaway from the entire Coolest project? And tell them
my main takeaway was that you can do anything if you put your mind to it, because there's children coding and making amazing designs, so you can do it too if you try.
Absolutely. And you, Michelle?
My main takeaway is that if you work hard, you will achieve what you want to achieve. Like these children are like, oh, I'm really interested in coding. Like the boy that made the Catch Up game 2020 was like, oh, his dad signed him up from a class. 4 years later, he's made his own game, and he's made his own website for the game, and he's made his own joystick for the game.
Yes.
Like he's programmed it. where you can play the game on the joystick.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, like,
and you know,
if you really try.
yeah, and his dad, like, I also got to speak to his dad, and he was like, you know, his son, he never expected his son to, you know, be that good at it, because at school he's not considered like the bright child exactly, because he struggled a lot with his academics. Then during the pandemic, he signed him up for coding classes, and he blossomed. You know, I believe that there's something out there for every single child. You know, you can't measure every child by the same yardstick, which is tests and exams. You know, some children might not do well in school, but they have something within them that, you know, sparks their passion, sparks their interest, and they will do amazing in. So it was very, very inspiring for me as, you know, someone who is in the tech space, because, you know, I got to see so many people's dedication, their hard work, and it inspired me to want to do more. And even with our project, Flow Body, it was a very, very new thing. We had to learn a lot along the way. And we actually ended up winning in we actually won the judges' favorite award, and it was very, very good in the web category. So we got like, we were the best. We were the best in the web category. So we got the judges' favorite award. And that was like, honestly, my highlight of the whole thing, because it made all the hard work worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The sleepless nights, hours we spent, absolutely worth it. So what are your future plans for, you know, looking on maybe next year? Would you like to go? Because I heard it's going to be in MIT next year. That's all the way in America. So is that still something you want to do? Do you want to explore other avenues in the tech space, or just what's the future like for you?
Yeah, I think I'd really like maybe to work more on the website. You know, people on the day were like, oh, here's a suggestion. Maybe we got this to the website, this to the website. And probably, like you said, MIT sounds really fun. And I know people in MIT are very, very smart.
Very.
And I'm just, wow. Like.
So you, what you there?
Basically, along the lines of what Michelle said, I think finishing the website is one of my future plans, because a lot of people were like eager to get it because they need the knowledge. And I feel like helping with them with our knowledge can make a difference.
That's brilliant. So for me, I would say would be finally like launching the website, and then possibly creating an app for next year, because you can't, for coolest projects, you can't quite submit the same project you did, you know, the last year and next year. So you have to do something different. So I would love to do an app for the Flow Buddy, so that, you know, because young people these days depend on their phones. You wouldn't really see a young person go on their desktop and start like looking things up. You know, they want something that is simple, easy, and on the go. So it would be definitely creating an app that could be on like Play Store and Apple Store, people to download, and obviously to reach a wider network of young women who might be struggling. So that's definitely my future aspirations. So now that we're talking about this, but what do you feel like was one of the challenges that you faced during the entire process, from the planning to the showcase, just along the way? Who wants to go first? I'm looking at you though.
The challenges. I feel like there weren't many challenges like along the way, to be honest. It was a very smooth journey, except that bus ride.
That bus ride though, yeah. Well, Michelle, did you experience any challenges in the project?
I'm not going to talk about Bradford because every day was a challenge for me.
Sorry to anybody from Bradford watching this. Like, you understand. Like, Bradford is one unique place. Very unique.
Very unique.
No, I'm not talking about the city. I'm talking about myself. Getting locked up. Then they not accept Irish money, even though we're part of the UK.
Yes. They told her to go get
discrimination, guys.
You see,
discrimination.
You see. So that was Michelle. Michelle wanted to buy, I think, dates for your dad and all, but you couldn't. You see?
I spend my money for nothing.
Dad, if you're watching this, you better eat those dates, okay?
Eat them.
Eat
the dates.
So yeah, eat those dates. And thank you so much for watching our episode today. It was very, very fun. And I'm sure that from this experience we can all take home a few things. And I am so grateful to everyone. I'm so grateful for my teammates, for my mascot, Irioluwa, who is not here today, for our team mascots, and grateful to Auntie Tiwa, Auntie Amara, everyone who was working behind the scenes to make sure that it was as smooth as possible. And thank you to Coolest Projects and Raspberry Pi for inviting us.
Yes.
It was an absolute amazing experience. And thank you and stay blessed.
Watching.
Thank you
Yes.
for watching.
Bye.
Bye.